His hands were shaking, his heart pounding so hard he could hear it in his ears. 12 people staring at him, waiting. He opened his mouth. Nothing came out. His vision blurred. The room started spinning. He couldn't breathe. 26 years old, smart, talented, completely paralyzed by 5 words. "Michael, can you present this?" 3 months later, he stood in front of 200 people, calm, clear, confident. This is how he did it. In 90 days. Michael Chen was a software engineer at a tech startup in Austin. Brilliant at his work, terrible at being seen. For 5 years, he avoided every presentation, every team meeting where he might have to speak, every situation where people looked at him. His strategy? Make himself invisible. Email instead of speak. Text instead of call. Work from home whenever possible. It worked, until it didn't. His manager pulled him aside. "Michael, you're up for senior engineer, but you need to lead the client presentation next month." Non-negotiable. Michael's stomach dropped. "Can someone else know? This is your project. You present it." 4 weeks to prepare. 4 weeks of pure dread. He tried everything. Practiced alone for hours. Memorized every word. Took beta blockers his doctor prescribed. The day came. Conference room. 12 clients. His team. The CEO, Michael, stood at the front. Clicked to the first slide. Opened his mouth. His throat closed. Heart hammering. Hands trembling so badly, he dropped the remote. Someone coughed. Michael's vision started tunneling. I can single quotes T, ... double quotes, he whispered. And he walked out, straight to the bathroom. Locked himself in a stall. Had a full panic attack. 10 minutes later, his manager found him. Not angry, worried. "Michael, this is serious. Have you talked to anyone about this?" Michael shook his head. Ashamed. Broken. "I think you need help. Real help." That night, Michael sat in his apartment. The presentation had been a disaster. His manager had to take over. Everyone knew he'd failed. But worse than the failure was the realization he couldn't keep living like this. 5 years of running from his fear. And the fear was winning. At 11 p.m., he Googled, "Therapist for Social Anxiety, Austin." Dr. Lisa Park's office was small. Calm. She didn't look like someone who would judge him. "Tell me what happened," she said. Michael told her everything. The presentation, the 5 years of avoidance, the constant fear. "I just wanted to stop," he said. "I want to be normal." Dr. Park nodded. "First, you are normal. 40% of people have social anxiety. You're not broken." "Then why can't I do what everyone else does?" "Because you're trying to eliminate the anxiety before you act." "That's backwards." Michael frowned. "What do you mean?" "You think? When I'm not anxious, I'll present. But anxiety doesn't work that way. You don't wait for confidence. You build it by acting despite the fear." She pulled out a piece of paper, drew a ladder. "This is exposure therapy. The gold standard for anxiety. We're going to build a ladder. Bottom rung, smallest fear. Top rung, biggest fear. And you're going to climb it, one step at a time."
The 90-day exposure ladder. Dr. Park explained the system. Anxiety is your brain's alarm system going off when there's no real danger. The only way to retrain it? Prove the danger isn't real. Repeatedly. She wrote down Michael's ladder. Week 1 to 2. Foundation, rung 1 to 2, rung 1. Ask 1 question in a team meeting, rung 2. Make 1 comment in a group chat discussion. Week 3 to 4. Small groups, rung 3 to 4, rung 3. Share 1 update in a team stand-up, rung 4. Lead a 5-minute discussion with 3 colleagues, week 5 to 6. Larger exposure, rung 5 to 6, rung 5. Present to your team 6 people, rung 6. Answer questions after presenting week 7 to 8. Public practice, rung 7 to 8, rung 7. Join a public speaking group. Rung 8. Give a 2-minute speech to strangers, week 9 to 12. Real stakes, rung 9 to 10. Rung 9. Present to leadership, 20 people, rung 10. Lead client presentation, 50+ people. Each step will feel impossible, Dr. Park said. That's the point. You'll be anxious. You might shake, your voice might crack. Do it anyway. And if I freeze again? You probably will. Multiple times. That's part of it. Anxiety isn't failure. Avoidance is.
Week 1. Michael asked one question in Monday's team meeting. His voice shook. People answered, the world didn't end. Week 2. He commented in a Slack discussion. Heart pounding. But he did it. Week 4. He led a 5-minute discussion. Hands trembling. But he finished. Week 6. He presented to his team. 6 people had to pause twice to breathe, but he got through it. His manager noticed. That was solid. Michael? Week 8. Michael joined Toastmasters, gave his first speech. Voice cracked, forgot a line, but he stayed, didn't run. Week 10, he presented to the leadership team. 20 people? Was he nervous? Terrified? Did he do it? Yes. Week 12, the big one. Client presentation. 50 people, same room where he'd failed 3 months ago. Michael stood at the front, clicked to the first slide. His heart was pounding. His hands weren't steady. But he'd been here 90 times in 90 days. In small ways, building proof. He took a breath, and he began. Good morning. Today I'm going to walk you through our new platform architecture. His voice was clear. Not perfect, but clear. He presented for 20 minutes. Answered questions. Didn't freeze, didn't run. When he finished, the CEO nodded. Excellent work, Michael. 3 months after that presentation, Michael ran into Dr. Park at a coffee shop. How are you doing? She asked. Good, Michael said. I presented to 200 people last week. Dr. Park smiled. And were you anxious? Yes. Good. That means you're still human. Did you do it anyway? Yes. Then you've learned the secret. Michael looked at her. What secret? Confidence isn't the absence of fear. It's action despite fear. You didn't eliminate your anxiety. You learned to carry it. If you can't speak without panic, hear this. You're not broken. Your alarm system is just too sensitive, and you can retrain it. Confidence doesn't come before action. It comes after. After you do the thing scared. After you shake and do it anyway. After you prove to your brain, I survived. You don't wait to feel ready. You build readiness by doing. 90 days. One step at a time. From paralyzed to powerful. Not because the fear disappeared, because he learned to move with it. Drop a comment. What's the smallest step on your anxiety ladder? It's a thing you've been avoiding that you could do this week. If this story showed you that anxiety isn't permanent, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe for more stories about building courage one uncomfortable step at a time. Remember, confidence isn't the absence of fear. It's action despite it. Your ladder starts with one rung. Climb it today.